welcome back to my series Mathematics for Senior Secondary School. We are still on the theme algebraic process. In the last class, we talked about what are like terms and how do you collect like terms. So in this class, we'll be talking about removal of bracket, not expansion. Removal of bracket. How do we remove bracket? Removal of bracket. So when you have a question like solution, when you have operation, addition or division inside a bracket and you have a number outside multiplying it, the sign between this one and this ones are multiplication. So this multiplication is distributive. So the implication of this is this will multiply each term that are present inside this place. For example, it multiplies b and it will give you a times b. Then this operation that we have here plus. So if the operation is minus, you will write this to be minus. Then it will also distribute for this, which becomes what? A times c. So when you add it together, you have ab plus ac. So you can't add this together because they are not like terms. So this is the answer for this one. So we can check it to be sure that what we have written here is correct. So if we have something like 2 multiplied by 3 plus 4, this implies we will solve this first. So solving this first, we have it to be equals to 2 multiplied by 7. 2 times 7, we have 14. What about if we distribute it? It now becomes 2 times 3 plus 2 times 4. 2 times 3, we have it to be equals to 6. 2 times 4, we have it to be equals to 8. So this plus this, we have 14. So this is to tell us that multiplication is distributive, whether it is addition or subtraction. So it is distributive from left to right. It is also distributive from right to left. What I mean is, if we have a plus b and we have multiplication sign between them and we have c, it is also meaning we will use this c to also open this bracket and it will be distributive. So it becomes c a times c, or you say c times a plus c times b. So it becomes a times c plus b times c. So it is also distributive from right to left. So it's distributive from left to right. It is also distributive from right to left. So let's pick some examples from here. So example 1. So when I have a open bracket x plus y, this is the same thing as what I have solved here earlier. So it becomes a times this plus a times this. So it becomes a times x plus a times y. So since they are not like terms, I leave it like that. That leads us to the example number 2. When you have b times x, then we have sign. So I have b open bracket x minus y. So it is also distributive over subtraction. So we now have bx, then you put the subtraction sign by. So when we have number like -1 multiplying it, we see the sign between them is multiplication. So you don't distribute if the sign is addition or subtraction. So you distribute when the sign is multiplication. So we now have number 3 of my example to be -1 open bracket x minus y. So I now have it to be equals to -1 multiplied by x. Then I have minus -1 multiplied by y. So -1 multiplied by x will give me negative x. -1 multiplied by negative times y will give me plus y, which tells me is equals to y minus x. So the implication of this is when you have something like A minus B, and you have minus at the front, it means it's going to give you B minus A. So if I have 3x minus 2y and I have negative at the front, it means it's going to give me 2y minus 3x. So don't forget the implication of this statement. The implication, so implication of this statement. So we move to example 5. Take it as seat work. Take as seat work. As seat work. Or play question. Example 6. So this is 1 explanation, 2, 3, 4, example 5. So example 6, I'll be solving 6. Also take as play question. As play question or seat work. Then 7, you have 3m open bracket 2 minus m minus 5 open bracket 6 plus m minus 2m square. So how do I multiply this? So I will distribute this. So I have 3m multiplied by 2 minus 3m multiplied by m. Then I have negative 5 multiplied by 6. Then I have negative 5 multiplied by m. Then I have negative 5 multiplied by minus 2m square. So I also use this to distribute everything. So with that I have it to be equals to 6m minus 3m square. I have minus 30. So I have minus 5m, and I have plus 10m square. So collecting like terms. So what are the like terms? I have this and this to be like terms, which are this. So I have it to be equals to negative 3m square plus 10m square. Here I have plus 6m. This one and which one are like terms, this and this, minus 5m. They are like terms, and this is the only constant that we have here, minus 30. So which is equals to this and this will give me 7m square plus m minus 30. So that is what our question is. So question number 8, you take it as play question. Take as play question. So thank you. Please subscribe.